Hello everyone, and this is my reaction to RWBY Volume 8, Chapter 9. Last time on RWBY, we finally managed to defeat the Hound. It was the 100th episode. The Hound came to the Shneen Manor to try and find Penny, but because Penny was leaking and stuff was all over everybody, it kept mistaking the others for Penny instead. That stuff was all over Ruby, Blake, on Whitley, and on Weiss, and it kept going after them instead because it couldn't tell them apart. It was tracking Penny based on her scent, and that scent was on the four of them as well. So first when he said take the girl, he went after Ruby because he thought Ruby was Penny, but then he actually found Penny in the end. It was actually a pretty scary scene when they had to find the Hound. So first when the Hound appeared behind Ruby, and then when Woodley was hiding from the Hound, and I know you're here. And speaking of Whitley, he helped out big time in this episode. He found a solution for the people still stuck in Mantle. Thanks to the embargo, the transportation ships for the Schneiders company are still in the hangar, and they can use those ships along with their automated drones to bring the people of Mantle all the way back to Atlas. And once that's done, they can focus everything on fighting Atlas, and hopefully there will be no more infighting amongst the good guys because right now that's the last thing that we need. So he was doing that, and he managed to send the orders to all the drones, and now they're going to come and save the people of Mantle. And then Blake had to find some other Grim, and Ruby helped her out in the end. And at the end, Ruby used her silver eyes to take down the Hound. And then, to their surprise, there was actually a person inside there. I first mistook it for Adam. I'm not sure why. It definitely was not him. It was some other Faunus. And I didn't actually notice this when I first saw it, but apparently that Faunus had a silver eye on his left eye. So, so that Faunus used to be a silver-eyed warrior then. So can only silver-eyed warriors turn into that thing? And so I wondered how many more of those the Salem have with her. Well, she said that one was an experiment, so it's likely that was the first one. But chances are she's going to make so much more, and they may be just as hard, if not harder to beat than this one was. And this one was already a big enough threat on its own. But a horde of Grim with human level intelligence is going to be tough for them to defeat. I'm not sure how they're going to do that. So they managed to defeat the Hound, and they found out that it was actually a person. After they dropped a suit of armor on top of it, the Grim portion disappeared, leaving just behind its skeleton. Its dead skeleton. And then Cinder broke into where Crow and the others were being kept and managed to save Watts. And now that the whole thing is broken, I think Crow and Robin can finally escape. But does this also mean Jacques free too? Hope not. If we're lucky, hopefully he's still stayed intact, but I think that's hoping for too much. Hopefully he doesn't mess us up, but we'll have to wait and see. And there's still no progress on Yang's end either, so I'm not sure where they're going to go from here. Oh well, let's see how the fight continues now on RWBY. This is RWBY Volume 8, Chapter 9, which I assume that means about Salem. The episode is starting right now. Wow, wow. Na 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 na. We said goodbye to all. Gave up our lives just to find it. Left our song to our carefree dream. We thought we'd change the world, just a childish dream. We failed to stop. There's always like this specific set of words I just can't get. No matter how many times I hear it, I just can't figure out who it is that they're saying. It happens like 2 times in this opening. I think I figured out most of it. Just those 2 parts I can't figure out. That part was over there, the first part. Some lives will end much too soon. Some people will never ever die. The wars will not end in peace. That's the second part. That part I can't figure out. It's worth all to something to fight for every life. Alright. Alright, let's see what's next. Oh. They're still fighting that thing. That thing is so huge! Oh, the soldiers are coming down. They're coming through. Bats. Nevermore. Manticores. Meanwhile, inside the belly of the beast. Oh my gosh! Oh, they're going in there. Well, they found a way inside. Now what? Trying to find Oscar.
That was harrowing.
We're not in the clear yet. We still have to search this whole thing and find Oscar before the Aesop's blow us to pieces.
How are we supposed to find Oscar? It's going to be like finding a needle in a
Whale.
giant whale. Why did we think this was a good idea?
Oh well.
I might be able to help.
Oh.
I can sense spikes of people's emotions, I think. It happened on Winter's ship. If I focus my aura, I can keep it up.
Okay.
That'll
That's
help.
new. Maybe one of them is Oscar?
So
I
let's
can
try.
sort of tell where they are, but not who. They're more or less in the same area, though. Further in. I can lead.
Hey, you don't have to drain yourself. I can help too.
Yeah, good thinking. Thanks.
Is everything okay then?
Lead the way.
Okay then. I hope Ren's okay. He doesn't feel so good. He doesn't feel like he's okay. Oscar?
Brushed off her bumps and bruises. For nothing hurt worse than the loneliness in her chest.
I recognize that.
Oh.
The girl who fell through the world.
I shouldn't be surprised you're so familiar with fairy tales.
I've lived through my share of them.
Yep. I'm sure you have.
How are you holding up?
I thought the idea of falling through Remnant into a new world was exciting.
But
I never understood why she was so sad when she finally made it back home. But now,
who's Salem?
it makes more sense.
She wasn't the same girl anymore.
Yeah.
I think this plan to divide might have run its course. It's time we start thinking about a way out. Not having arcane certainly limits the options, so...
Yeah.
No.
You sure?
I don't like what happens when we use magic.
Oh.
Every time we use it, I can feel us merging faster. I'm not ready for that.
I don't blame you. Honestly, I think you're doing just fine on your own.
That's good to hear. I think. This is getting tougher, Oscar. Who knows how long it's going to take. What's Hazel doing?
Listen up, everyone. We're keeping this LZ clear for the payload. We're going to put aboard that thing. If we can't hold this line,
Oh.
we'll continue to spit out Grim and we lose the city.
This
Is
Team
that
Funky.
understood?
Yes,
Team Funky's over there.
You wouldn't happen to know a tune for this, huh?
I don't know that anybody does.
Another wave incoming.
Grab your hat and your glasses. Oh, Vine.
Move, move, move.
They're going out too.
They're just kids.
You can hash out your issues later. Right now, just kill Grim.
Okay then, time to go. Team Funky's helping out as well. Oh, so what's happening?
Why did you bring me here?
I've been thinking about what you said.
Alright.
If it's a lie, and I took that lie to Salem, the punishment would fall on my head before yours. If what you said is true, and I use the password myself,
Yeah.
well, I don't know what happens when this thing activates.
Oh. You're
So
doing
let's
it.
see if you're bluffing.
You want me to summon her?
Either way, it'll tell me what I need to know.
What
Alright.
are you doing?
Emerald? They're doing it, man.
Let's find out.
As long as Salem doesn't show up, that's one thing I'm worried about. If she pops up over here, it's all over. So what's the last question going to be? The same story again, or will it be something else? The whale better not tell her. No! Dang, I thought it'll load the whole thing. Okay, I think it should be fine now. In 3, 2, 1. Hello, Jin. Welcome back.
Again, old man. Did you have a question for me?
He does.
Actually, I think all my questions are answered now.
What are you going to do?
What Gretchen would have done.
What?
And that starts with getting you away from here. Both of you.
Good. Thanks you, Hazel.
I'm going to need something before I go.
So, just to be clear, none of you have a question for me?
Oh no!
No, but we'll be bringing you with us.
The moment we move that thing, this place goes on high alert.
Oh.
Better to get you out first.
But
I'll come back for it. Not like she knows the password anyway.
Let's hope not. Bye bye, Jin. Is there a scout there? Who's that? Neo. Does she have a question for it? Oh, does Neo have a question? John thinks. Ah! He used up way too much.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. I'm masking and tracking at the same time.
Do you guys need a minute?
We don't know how much longer we have. Why don't you give masking a break? Give me directions and I can scout ahead.
Thanks. We should be heading straight for a while.
Okay, good. Be careful, John.
Well, at least you guys being friends again takes the sting out of impending doom.
It's okay to be afraid, you know. You don't always have to hide it with a joke.
Glad I'm not the only one who's scared.
Of course I'm scared. Him, on the other hand, there's no fear at all. I can see it. He believes we're going to get this done.
Nice.
Then I do too.
Glad to have you back, Yang. Just think of it. What happened?
Yeah. Mask is ready.
What happened? Oh, the seer. I forgot about that thing. Dang it, not him too! Don't see it! Don't see it! Don't see it! He's done. His aura's gone. Shoot! 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 This is gonna backfire to...
Sure he'll be okay on his own?
I don't know. We just need to get... Wait.
Hello? Hi there.
Ah, Hazel. Have you gotten what we need yet?
Oh no! This is gonna be bad.
The Seers. It seems we have guests. The lamp. Find them.
Oh shoot! This is bad.
What now?
So,
Let's do what we do best. Charge blindly into danger.
I think Neo's gonna be in danger.
Forward, but sure. Ren?
Forward. No
Let's do
matter
it.
what.
Good. Glad to have these guys back. Meanwhile, all the Grimmers are fighting off. Okay, you two. Kill the porter. Nice. That didn't work.
How much longer for the payload? It's approaching the LZ now.
Where is it? So it's inside there?
Come on, Juan.
Juan, he got his name wrong. I only just got that.
You.
No! Wait! Stop!
Oscar.
Oscar!
I knew I sensed some weak minds nearby.
What's
I don't know.
going on here?
It's a long story.
You're gonna have to try and summarize it. Why should we trust you?
Because she's scared.
You can tell.
Just like us.
Or maybe because I know how to get out of here. Anybody coming?
Okay, good. So we got Hazel and her back. Where is Hazel anyway?
This is it, everyone. We're gonna clear a path to that monster. We get the payload aboard, set the timer, and then we're out.
But they might still be alive in there.
I gave them their window. We can't wait any longer.
Would you say the same thing if it was your sister inside? Are you gonna tell her what you did to her friends?
Winter.
Yes, Mira. Because that's my duty. Now you do yours.
Winter. Like John said, he doesn't want to be a part of this. Neither of them do. They want out of it. Where's Hazel though? Where's Hazel? Oh no!
What is that?
It's her.
Shoot! Oh, now what? Oh! Salem is here. Dang it!
You really have been honing that semblance of yours.
Oh, what? Nothing? She can't die. Look at that!
Let them go!
I thought you don't use magic. Ah, Oscar. Oh, dang it. All of them. Where's Hazel when you need him? How is he gonna help though?
What did you do with the lamp?
Nothing.
But Neo made it.
Missing. Where is it?
I didn't do anything with it.
Where is it?
It's where it was before. We never touched it. You never touched it, right?
How you've diminished. How you've lessened yourself. And for what? These children? This ruined world? Why do you keep coming back?
Why do you?
Yang.
All of this endless death. Because something bad happened to you once upon a time.
Right?
Nobody gets a fairy tale ending. Everything I've lost, every person I've lost is because of you.
And who is it I've taken from you, girl?
Summer Rose. My mom.
Her again?
Your Grace.
Stop that face. Not the same face again.
Hazel.
Please,
I
Hazel.
found our guest.
Please, Hazel. Nah.
This one was helping them.
Hazel. Come on, Hazel. Come on, Hazel.
Take the boy back to his chamber. I have work to do with this one.
Yes.
Come on, Hazel. Come on, Hazel. Please tell me you have a plan.
No more Gretchens, boy.
Hazel? Oh, no more kids having to die for them.
I really don't know.
Oh no! I'm worried for Hazel now. Yes! I'm happy about that, but now I'm scared for him. Now run! Now run! Now run! Hazel, please don't die, Hazel. Please don't die.
Go! Now!
Oh my gosh, she's putting all of it in there. He can't win. Hazel, please come.
Go.
Please don't die, Hazel. Please don't die.
So, you've decided against vengeance for your sister after all this time.
I'm doing what Gretchen would have done.
Yes. Come on, Hazel. I'm not sure if he can win, but I want to see either way. Oh. It's gonna fail, I'm sure of it. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Ah, dang it. Go! Run! Go, Emerald, run!
Come on, everyone, out! Wait! Oscar?
Oscar?
She'll just come after us.
What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Ha, oh, he has shields. Hard like dust. His looks awesome like that though. What are you gonna do? Oscar? Please tell me this isn't the end of Oscar and not just Oscar now. Go! Oh! Oh!
Do it.
Okay, Oscar, do it. And bye bye, Oscar, if this is really the end of you. What happened? Don't just end it over here. Don't end it, don't end it, don't end it, don't end it. No! That was awesome! Why did they end it there? Hate whoever came up with that cliffhanger. That was so cool though. Winter's new outfit. Not much new, just yeah. The black guy's still there. Okay, see them. Hazel looks so cool like that. A, B, okay. Oh. So they managed to get in there, they managed to free Oscar, and Emerald came with them as well. I hope Hazel doesn't die. Wait, Oscar didn't come with them, he stayed behind. I hope Hazel doesn't die. After all this, I want him to come back. So Hazel took Oscar to the lamp and summoned Jin, and turns out they didn't ask her a question after all. So just by seeing Jin, Hazel feels like all of his questions have been answered, and he now knows that Oscar was telling him the truth. And so they still didn't have a question yet again. But Jin said that she won't allow them to use her without a question again. So I guess not then. This is not the second time she has been summoned but without a question. The first was when RWBY accidentally summoned her in Volume 6 to stall for a bit more time against the Leviathan. And now here and then, yeah. But Neo was also watching from a distance, and I think she may have a question for Jin. But how is she going to ask a question when she can't, talk? But I can assume that Neo will have some doubts as well because she was just suddenly brought into this whole thing and this is all a bit new for her. Now I want to know what her question is going to be. So I didn't think she would have a question. Now she does. I just wanted to find out what exactly that is. Maybe she'll end up using the last question and I don't know what it's going to be. So then they all try to escape. So it took a while for Yang, John, and Ren to find them all. And I think the three of them are finally on good terms again. Ren's talking to them again. He's talking a bit more than usual. And Yang is back to her old self again. Yang is scared, but she's still willing to do this. I feel like I could sense a bit of the old Yang in there, and I was happy to see that. And so Yang and Ren were scared, but Ren could feel no fear from John at all. It's as if John truly believes that they can do this. It's amazing how far he's come, and I'm glad about it. And then meanwhile outside, the Aesops and Team Funky and the Atlas soldiers were continuing to fight the Horde of Grimm that still kept coming to Atlas. So we spent a bit of time on the front lines and see them fire off the incoming Grimm. And Winter was getting ready to set the payload. Marrow asked her if she'd do it if it was wise and what she'll tell her friends, but Winter said that she would do it anyway because that is her duty. Ren sensed that Marrow and Winter don't want to be a part of this any longer, but Winter is still willing to do her duty. But the question is, how long is that going to last? Well, she's going to have to endure for a while because that thing may be the only thing that's capable of taking down that giant whale. Yeah. And I think this is the first time we've seen Salem fighting in the present day. She managed to track them down and engage them all in combat. And she didn't even bother to dodge their attacks. She let them attack her knowing full well that she'd be able to withstand it. Like her body got taken down like this and she just pushed herself back together. Hazel said that when he first fought her, she let her kill him again and again and again until he couldn't move her arms anymore. he broke him like that, but now it seems like he's found himself. I like the part when he told Oscar, no more Gretchens. I think that means he's not going to let any more kids die fighting Oscar's battle, or rather, Osmond's battle, sorry. He's doing what Gretchen would have done, fight against Salem. Because, like Oscar said in Volume 5, Gretchen made a choice to fight, a choice to put others before herself. And now Hazel is doing that too. He's putting himself over the other kids and allowing them to escape while he stays back and fights Salem. I don't think he can win, but he's going to give her a fight nonetheless. He has all types of dust, I think, so he put fire, wind, fire, lightning, ice, and anything that's a bit of hard light dust in there too. And use wind dust to form a cyclone to like jump towards Salem. Seeing heroes like that again was awesome. That was a cool small fight they had there. And Oscar also stayed behind to fight. And and they were just both wondering how Salem ended up this way. Oscar's now scared of using magic because the more he uses it, he feels the closer he and Osmond get to merging, and he's not ready for that to happen yet. But it seems like he's about to use magic again, and I hope this isn't the end of Oscar. I hope we don't lose him just yet. He says he wants to spend his last moments helping out however he can. Hopefully, there will still be some Oscar left by the time this is all done. Because I'm not ready for Oscar to go away and us to be back with just Osmond all over again. I hope there's still some time to have Oscar left. So yeah, Hazel and Emerald also turned, and yeah. So I'm glad that Emerald also turned as well. She finally came to her senses. Yeah, that's about it. There was no progress on Ruby's end this time. It was just Yang and the others fighting off against Salem, and Yang mentioned to Salem that she's mad because every person Summer has lost in her life, she lost because of Salem. The first of which being Summer Rose, Ruby's mom, and her mom to an extent. So she was just mad at Salem so much. And Salem made the exact same face she made when she told Ruby, your mother said those same words to me. She was wrong too. As soon as Yang mentioned Summer's name to Salem, she made the exact same face, and oh man. I hope we find out what happened to Summer. I hope we find out what Salem really did to her. If she is still alive, I hope Salem doesn't turn her into another one of those sentient Grimm. She doesn't deserve that. Although I don't think she's still alive because I'm pretty sure we would have seen her by now. Unless Salem is doing something else with her. We'll have to wait and see though. Yeah, I guess that's about all I have. So they managed to find Oscar, and Emerald has agreed to come with them. Hazel and Oscar have stayed behind to try and hold off Salem as much as they can. I'm not sure what Oscar can do though, and I'm not sure how that magic is supposed to help out. Why did the episode have to cut over there? And meanwhile, on the battlefield, Winter is getting the bomb ready to put inside the whale. So maybe either in the next episode or the episode after that, they'll put the bomb in the whale and we'll see what happens after that. So let's see how that turns out next time on RWBY. Thank you for watching this reaction, and I will see you all next time. Bye.